Hey TikTok, what's up? I almost said YouTube because I'm so used to saying YouTube. I really meant to say greetings, my little earthlings. Being that I am an earth sign, I am Virgo, the big one, not the small, okay? But I just wanted to come on here and do a reading for, I want to say the collective, but more so anybody who comes across my video. Um, I don't Well, let me first introduce myself because I am new to TikTok. My name is Danique, but people call me D, or I can go by D because people act like they can't pronunciate my name. So yeah, I am a Virgo. I hail from Grand Rapids, Michigan. As you can see, the background is snowy. The girl wasn't ready for it yet, but it is what it is because Mother Nature gonna do what she gonna do, okay? So how I do my readings is I start off with the Kipper deck. Anybody that's familiar or unfamiliar, this is the deck that I start first with, and then I go in with my original tarot by Rider-Waite, and then I clarify it that way. So I just wanted to do a card pull just to see what the energy is. I usually try to do like a new beginning, what's ending and what's starting new for you during the end of the month and then the beginning of the month. But yesterday we had a new moon and we're still in the energy of it. So I just want to see what the energy of what's beginning or what's ending for the collective. Anybody who comes across the video, the message resonates with. I already shuffled the deck and I prayed over the messages and anybody who this message is for or who comes across this video. But I'm just going to shuffle the cards a little bit more so that you guys can see. Oh, shoot. Hopefully we don't lose any cards in the process. Okay. I hope you guys are feeling well and doing well in every way, shape, and form, especially mentally, because I already know how it gets. Usually during winter time, it's requiring deep introspection just because the earth is in a quote-unquote dead state where things are dying off, and so as out as should be inwards and as above should be so below. So if the earth is going through a cleansing or purging, then we as beings should be doing the same thing. So we shall get started with the Kipper, and like I said, we'll go ahead and clarify with the tarot deck. Just like a one card pull just to see what the energy is surrounding you guys or anybody who this message is for directly, because the message may or may not resonate. But if anything does resonate, of course, take it and apply it however you know it shall apply to your life. All right, I'm going to split it in threes, and then I'll split it in half, and then we shall get the ball rolling. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. So at the bottom of the deck after I split is unexpected income. It's card 27, but the 2 and the 7 is 9. 9 may be significant to you in some way, shape, or form. You might want to check out what planet and sign is in your 9th house, because that may be significant. Next year we are going into a 9 year, and that is the number of completion. So we shall see what the energy is surrounding the collective. But with this unexpected income, before I say that, something unexpectedly could be happening for you. It could be with you receiving something or you being the giver. But the unexpected income card is in front of the house card, and the house card in the Kipper deck is card 20. You could be born on the 20th. Or just the energy of 2. So your second house might be significant. But the house card is all about mystery, because you don't know exactly what's going on. Because it shows you don't know if there's if it's a full moon and eclipse going on. It's really like an auspicious type of energy. So it's a mystery, I would say. So this type of unexpected income could be something from like a mysterious giver, or it's anonymous. It could be with lottery or some type of gambling of some type of form, like with like FanDuel or DraftKings or something. You may have dreamt of a number, or you keep seeing a certain number, and I will probably urge you to play it because, you never know. All right, Most High Ancestors, what is the energy for the collective or anybody who comes across this video? Something that's ending and beginning. Okay. All right, so the card that came out, the card at the bottom of the deck, like I said, the energy of 2. So your second house may be significant in some way, shape, or form, or you were born on the second, or twins might be significant. Somebody could be pregnant with twins. But the main female, it doesn't necessarily have to be female, but you don't have to be a female, but have feminine energy, because we both, man and women, we carry the energies of feminine energy and masculine energy within us, and we have to make sure that it's balanced. But the second house is Taurus and money, and we just talked about money with that unexpected income. It's about material. So that the second house might be significant to you in some way, shape, or form, or you might be a Taurus. But the card that came out is card 38, and that is all about toil and labor. Toil and labor. There's another card in the deck, in the Kipper deck, that says occupation. Occupation deals with obviously occupation, job. It doesn't have to be a physical 9-to-5 job, but like the work that you put in with your family or the community or within yourself, or however it floats your boat. But occupation is more so of a hobby or something that you enjoy. But toil and labor would be the complete opposite. The 3 and the 8 will equate to 11. Your 11th house might be significant. The 11th house deals with, let me see something, Aquarius, innovation, creativity, friendships, and societies. Societies could be community. But the toil and labor is something that you're doing that you're not satisfied with. So you may not be satisfied in your job or what you're doing currently. You might be some type of entrepreneur, or you're trying to get something started or initiate something. And this is kind of like back into like child labor type thing, because I believe these cards were formed in the 1800s. Was it? No, it's not the 1800s. Was it the scenery and the scenarios, I believe, were formed from the 1800s. But you can see in the back there is a cat, like a Garfield looking type cat. But cats are very majestic animals. I know a lot of people don't really care for cats, but cats have to do with the spiritual realm, because they can see people's auras, and then their purrs are a vibration, and they give off of a vibration. They can give off of a healing vibration, or whatever it is that they may seem fit. So a cat might be your spirit animal. Something significant about your cat. You may have a cat that is some type of like orangish, ginger type colored cat. But it's like something that you're doing that's like repetitive, that you may not be enjoying in the current moment. The 11 has to do with downloads and information from your ancestors, possibly. And like I said, with that cat being in the background, it has to do with spirit. Your ancestors would be spiritual. But let me go ahead and check, and we're going to read from the little booklet that comes with this deck, just so that if anything pops up in the reading, it might resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. So it says, this is a somewhat challenging card. Here we meet a young girl in the dreaded 19th century textile mill, tending to the dangerous and loud mechanized looms for 12 hours a day. Brutally hard manual work with the risk of losing fingers and hearing awaited these girls. Literally, this card is the low-wage manual labor drudgery with no hope for advancement. So someone may be feeling like they're stuck in a job or stuck in a certain position, with no hopes of trying to climb up that quote-unquote social ladder. Abstractly, it's the burdensome, thankless core obligations and the good intentions that are always punished. Nearby positive cards can show a way forward to a better future. Experiment with it as the female counterparts of poverty card. This card shows automation, daily routine, and hard work. In your daily work, as well as in partnership matters, you might feel like you're in a hamster wheel. So just like I said, being on a cycle of robotic behavior where you just keep doing it over and over and over and over again. And in that type of role, it doesn't necessarily can bring fulfillment to you spiritually. So not feeling satisfied with that. In your daily work as well as in partnership matters, you might feel like you're in a hamster wheel without challenges or inspiration. This card is in general an indication for all automatic processes, machines, and technical devices. So you may work in some type of factory or something of that sort or warehouse. This card refers to work done out of necessity, tiring work, monotonous work, the grind. So you guys might be grinding during this winter season because a lot of people tend to get their summer bodies ready in the wintertime, or they stack up in the wintertime because a lot of people aren't really out and about during the wintertime. Unless this is your season, like this is something that you enjoy, this stuff out here, you like the cold and the snow and frolicking in it, you gonna have you a good time, you know what I'm saying? But those of us who don't really care for the snow, you know, you might just use that to grind or save money or put your money up. This card refers to work done out of necessity, tiring work, monotonous work, the grind. This card differs from card 34, like I said, since occupation is more enjoyable or an enjoyable hobby or chosen career path. This might be a job that you just had to do because you needed to have bread on the table. And that's all it was. It's not something that you enjoy. It's not something that you are like your sole purpose of what you're here to do. This says this additional card to the original Kipper system provides a differentiation from occupation. This card represents obligatory work as opposed to more pleasant work or a personal pastime or hobby. This is work you don't enjoy or want to do, but it has to be done. Whether that's chores around the house that just can't be postponed any longer, or necessary employment to simply cover the financial basics and put food on the table. Exactly what I said just like a minute or so ago. But it said something here that I wanted to, chores. Somebody probably has laundry that needs to be folded up. That dryer ain't gonna fold that laundry up for you, baby. If you have a chair in your room that is the chair for clothes, you might just want to get some things in order, get your house in order. Especially if you're trying to manifest, you can't manifest in no dirty house, baby. You got to make sure your house is clean internally and externally. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something that you dread doing that you're not looking forward to doing, but it's something that you know you have to do in order for you to feel successful or be successful, whatever the case may be. I'm going to pull one more card just to go along with this toil and labor. And then we'll go ahead and clarify those cards. With the Kipper deck, with the tarot deck. I don't really want this reading to be too long, so we're just going to go ahead and get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I always find myself randomly saying that. Why? I don't know. But I do. Okay. All right. So the bottom of the deck, we have Thief. The card 24. The 2 and a 4 is 6. 6th house might be significant in some way, shape, or form. But for some reason, this Thief card gives me Batman vibes. So you might be a Batman fan, or you probably just watch Batman, or you're going to watch Batman. But this card just pictures this little boy. I feel like she's like a distraction for him to come in and steal this man's pocket watch. And we just talked about toil and labor and things like that. So with that like doing something that you're not really used to doing, or you don't enjoy doing it out of necessity. This boy is stealing a pocket watch. Pocket watch might be significant. Somebody may have just received or have a clock watch that their grandfather gave to them. But it's like stealing your time and your energy from you, unbeknownst to you. You know what I'm saying? While you're looking this way, somebody's stealing from you while you're not paying attention. And your job could do that. Your job can do that because it could be a physical source of draining your energy. Depending on how you look at it, I guess. Dress it up however you choose to. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, leave it there, baby. Okay? Let me do one more card to go along with this toil and labor, please, Most High Ancestors. Another card to go along. Oh, right. Thank you very much. All right. So, official person is at the bottom of the deck. Card 22. 22nd may be significant to you, maybe born on the 22nd, or the energy of 4. 4 is completion, and not completion, but it's stability. Your 4th house may be significant in some way, shape, or form, because the 4th house is that the ruling sign is Cancer. You might be a Cancer. That has to do with family and home, or with the like I said, the 2nd house has to do with Taurus and money. Stay right there. Okay, so the official person has to do with somebody that could be controlling you or giving you demands, controlling something, an aspect of you, or something that you're doing. Might not be in your control, or being in somebody else's control, just like with having to work a job that you're not really into. You having to be in control of somebody else's, be on somebody else's time, clock in when they tell you to, go on break when they tell you to, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? It may be something that you're not enjoying or you're getting tired of. But the card that came out of the deck, baby, yes, is card 12, or it could be 21 to mirror if it's a mirroring number. But that has to do with the privileged lady. The privileged lady, if you're familiar with tarot or the tarot deck, that to me equates to the Empress, and the Empress is all about beauty, and is ruled by Venus. You may be pregnant with some type of ideas. You may be trying to live a plush life. You may be wanting to get out of this job, this toil and labor, to become a privileged lady, to do something on your own, become your own boss, become independent and stable. The 12, the 1 and the 2 is 3, so the 3rd house, that is Gemini, so with communication. So that might be significant in some way, shape, or form. But the 12th house is Pisces, and that deals with devotion and service and endings. The Pisces is also dealing with illusions and a final death of something. So you might be getting ready to end a job or end some type of position that you're in, to be able to become more independent and become like an Aquarius, where you're innovative and you're doing things on your own, working for yourself. You might be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart somewhere. You might want to look at that. Look at your 12th house, see what's in your 12th house, what sign is it, like what sign and what planet is in your 12th house, and look into that to see the energy around it. Let me go ahead and clarify with the tarot deck for toil and labor and privileged lady, and then I will get out of you guys' way. Okay, let's see. But I do pray that you guys are staying warm, and make sure you drive carefully. So Page of Pentacles popped out twice, so some type of message or some type of offer or new beginning. The pages are usually the youthful energy in the tarot deck, or a younger energy. But some type of offer, some type of new job offer could be coming about, or some type of offer or some type of partnership in some way, shape, or form, maybe coming about for you, to be able to get you out of this toil and labor energy and do something that you're actually passionate about, and what your purpose is here. While you're here, you might have to step out of your comfort zone and go into a career or some type of passion that will equate and go along with why you're here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because everybody's not meant to work a 9-to-5 job. A lot of us are working these 9-to-5 jobs and we're not fulfilled within them. And so it's like you have to step out of that in order to find your fulfillment. You know what I'm saying? Especially spiritually. The bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles, which also is like a little sister to me, how I view it, to the Empress card. So this is about enjoyment, feeling safe, cultivation. You might be guarded, and it also deals with the material, because it's an earth sign, and the Pentacles are earth, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus might be significant. It might be one of your big 3, your rising sun and moon sign. All right, give me a card to clarify toil and labor, please, Most High Ancestors. Okay, so yes, the card that came out is Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups speaks about new beginnings. something that's ending for you, maybe a job or some position that you feel stuck in that's not really bringing in wish fulfillment. And then something that's beginning for you is some type of offer of a new beginning for you, that it could be love or relationships, a gift from Most High. It is water signs, so it could be some type of spiritual message or something that you're doing spiritually, like a not necessarily a job, but the passion or what your purpose is may have to do with spirit. It also could represent a pregnancy, which will be a new baby, or new opportunities and inspirations. You could have dreamt of a baby or being pregnant, which has to do with a new beginning or a new start or some type of project you're getting ready to start. The streams of the water on the cup can influence and can manifest in many different ways. It can also represent an increased enthusiasm for spiritual practices as well. So, like I said, you leaving out of a physical job of what these, from what they're telling, what society tells you that you have to do, and instead stepping into your purpose as to why you're here, which could have to do with your spirit. Obviously, it would have to do with spirit because you are dealing with water, and you're also dealing with your purpose as to why you're here. It has to do with your spiritual purpose. You know what I'm saying? It has to do with spirit all together. So that toil and labor, like I said, that could be something that's ending, and then some type of new offer of some type of new beginning is going to be something that's starting up for you. And then when this energy surrounding this privileged lady, please. Energy surrounding the privileged lady. Give me one card to clarify privileged lady. Okay. Oh. All right. So it's fell out on my left side. So left is also connected to spirit. And you might have to go from the right side of your brain to the left side of your brain, because we're always in the right hemisphere, but it takes a while for us you have to really like work on yourself, your inner self, to be able to access and think differently, think outside the box, and be a deep thinker to access the left side of your brain. So like I said, left is spirit. And I believe when you, like, your right hand is when you are giving and your left is to receive. Something like that. The card that came out is the Nine of Swords. Swords are air signs. And the air signs are Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Those might be significant to you in some way, shape, or form. The 9th may be significant to you. The 9th month, the 9th day. The 9th also is Sagittarius for what house, and Sagittarius has to do with travel and adventure. So this new beginning may take you on a adventure because of this privileged lady. You being able to have access to things that you didn't have access to before, and it could just be like information, some type of wisdom or download that you're getting. But this toil and labor could also be keeping you up at night to where you're stressed and worried about something that you don't have to be stressed and worried about, having anxiety of something that you don't have to have anxiety about, because everything always works itself out. So there's really no need for you to worry or to stress, especially if you believe in Most High, whomever your creator is. Tomorrow is like you take one day at a time, because obviously we have enough troubles within one day than to have to worry about tomorrow, the next day, next week, next month, or whatever. Just stay in the present moment. Keep your energy in the present moment so you're not overexerting yourself or giving your energy out to people, places, and things that don't deserve your energy or you're not supposed to give it to at that time. September 12th might be significant, or September 21st. I really feel like if you are stressing or you're worried about something or having anxiety with this privileged lady, it's a yes card, how I view it. So it's like your answers, whatever answers you're seeking a solution for, they're going to be a solution is going to be provided for you. So there's no reason for you to stress or worry about anything in any way, shape, or form, because it has to work itself out. And that Lil Wayne song, "Let It All Work Out," keeps playing in my head. Because you really don't know the things that you're going through are only, you have to realize that they're not for you. Some of them, people think of things as like a punishment, but it's not necessarily a punishment, but it's something that is needed for your growth. And a lot of people don't see the bigger picture as to why people go through the things that they go through, but it doesn't necessarily have to be about you. You may have to, you could end up meeting somebody on your path that what you went through is something that they're getting ready to go through, or they experienced it, and the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained from and what you've learned from that lesson, or that whatever it is that happened to you, you'll have to be able to explain that to them or give them a helping hand. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, all right, if they can do it, I can do it type thing. You know what I'm saying? Where iron is sharpening iron. You had to go through it so that you can uplift somebody else who may not be as strong as you, to go through what it is that you went through. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you're stressed and worried about, don't worry about it. Give it to Most High, whoever your higher source is. Pray, meditate on it. Just know that when things end, something else has to begin from it. Things don't just end and then that's just complete. Just like when people say, well, the world is ending. The world will never end. It's cycles thing. You know what I'm saying? There's cycles that end and then something else starts. You know what I'm saying? So anything that ends has to begin, and that's like a breath of life being brought, you know what I'm saying? Something, breathing into something and bringing it back to life. So that is the message that I have for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave it down in the comment section. If you resonate with anything that I said, of course, follow me. I would say if you're on YouTube, my channel is Down to Earth Conversations all together. You can also subscribe there. Save it if you need to. Share it with anybody who it may resonate with. But peace be with you guys. Know that when something ends, something else has to begin after that. And the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar. Okay, whatever Shirley Temple said, and that's in that movie. There'll be sun. Okay. Now I'm thinking about Norbit tomorrow, but he's talking about Tuesday. Tuesday might be significant for you. Tomorrow's the 3rd. Tomorrow's 1, 2, 3. So something that is like a count up or count down. Either way it goes, something is going to present itself that is going to allow you not to have to worry about a situation any longer. And I look forward, and I hope that comes to you. I pray that it comes to you guys. Anything with your name on it is going to come to you. It has to. You know what I'm saying? So have faith, stay strong, put your best foot forward, and know that the sun will come out tomorrow. All right, you guys have a blessed day. Be careful, be safe, and peace out.